This week I'm taking part in a 24-hour car camping challenge, but not just any car. This is my 2004 Mazda MX5 NBFL, aka the Mark 2.5. Whoa, you alright? She's shouting at man. Hey, look here, we've already had a crash. Welcome to Bradford. So before we officially start the challenge, let's get down Lidl and get some supplies.
Till number 5, please.
I've got all my supplies from Lidl. I was panicking a little bit then, rushing about thinking what am I going to need in the next 24 hours whilst I'm stuck in this car. I did buy some batteries because I've got a little timer, so I'm going to set that for the 24 hours so I can keep my eye on it, so I know how long I've got left. I was going to wait till bang on 12 o'clock, but we might as well just make an early start, haven't we? Right, this is it. Once this door shuts, I won't be getting out of here for 24 hours. And there we have it. So I've set my timer on my phone, and I've set this timer as well. That's it, we're off. 23 hours, 59 minutes, 50 seconds. And that's the same. So I think I'll put that in glove box so I don't turn it off by accident. So obviously the rules are pretty simple. I just cannot leave this car for the next 24 hours. So I'm going to be drinking in here, eating in here, sleeping in here, doing any other business I need to do in here. Obviously I can use drive-thrus, that's pretty simple. Hopefully I managed to get some sleep, although let's talk about the elephant in the room. There's not much room in here. It is a two-seater sports car, so good luck with that one, eh? And it's really warm. There's no aircon, but luckily we've got our own aircon. So I did bring a little cooler bag with me with some ice blocks so that I can put my cold stuff in there. Hopefully my drinks will stay nice and fresh then. For how long, I'm not sure, but it's better than not, innit? I've gone from rushing around all morning trying to make sure I've got everything ready for this little car camping challenge, so now I've got all the time in the world to just sit back and relax. Still not left Lidl car park, but I need to get moving soon. I was already starving before I even started this, so next thing to do is get some food. I'm going to head to Greggs. Did you know, little fact for you, there's over 2,500 Greggs stores in UK and only 17 drive-thrus, and we've got one of them drive-thrus in Bradford. I've never been to it, but that's where I'm going to head next. But before we go anywhere, let's get this top down. I am finding it quite concerning how much mould there is on the inside of this roof. That's the problem with these soft tops. And I've got to sleep in here tonight. Not even left car park yet and I've already broke my foam mount. Nightmare. Here it is, coming up on us left. Hi, can I have a steak bake, a sausage roll, a caramel latte, and have you got any yum yums?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, can I have a pack of them as well, please?
Yeah.
And that's everything. Cheers, mate. The car's that low down, I might not even be able to reach.
There you go.
Sorted, mate. Thank you very much. Buzzing, let's go. So I'm going to quickly show you some of the sort of stuff I'll have to do to make filming a little bit more interesting. We're not getting out, we're opening the door, we're putting this tripod down. And then we're reversing in. Why does the Mazda sound like a bomb's about to go off when you've not got your seatbelt on for like 30 seconds? What are you doing, man? Sounds like it's going to explode. Safety first with these Mazdas, eh? Speaking of safety first, we've been going less than 5 miles and the check engine light's on. And it's staying on. Ah well. Right, let's switch off that rumbler before Greta has a word with us in comments.
How dare you!
What's key with these steak bakes, apart from not getting it down your shirt, is making sure that you get them while they're piping hot. I wouldn't say piping, but it's hot enough. What I didn't want to happen has happened. Look at the state of that. Like, it's not even a little bit. To the point where I'm going to be scraping that up so I can eat it. What a tit. It's a good job I don't actually have to leave this car, innit? so no one's going to see it. So a quick little time update. We have got 22 hours and 23 minutes to go. So we're not doing too bad actually. I think next I'm going to go on a little mooch about. In fact, there's a few roads in Bradford that can probably sum up the driving in Bradford, and Leeds Road is one of them. So I'm going to take you down there. Look here, we've already had a crash. We've not even made it to Leeds Road yet, when there's already been a crash. Welcome to Bradford. See, if you want to learn how to drive properly, you need to get sent out of Leeds Road in Bradford, and that'll teach you a thing or two. Different rules around here, mate. All well and good so far. If you need fresh fruit, there's always plenty of vans about selling stuff like that. These traffic lights, luckily we're a bit far back, but they can be a nightmare for aggressive begging. They will bang on your window, mate. Double yellows, no worries. Can't beat that smell of Leeds Road blues. Whoa, you alright? She's shouting at man. They're the worst bit, stopping at them traffic lights, man. People coming up to the window. Who's beeping? Certainly not beeping at me. Leeds Road were pretty uneventful, to be fair, but I suppose that's a good thing, isn't it? Whoa, look at this beast on the left. Yo, that is sick, mate. Sick that, boss. Probably not that many Emmerdale fans that watch this channel, but just in case, that were the Woolpack pub, the original pub that they used to film Emmerdale at, and it's actually the only working pub that was featured in a soap. Little fact again, you're learning a lot today. So I think I'm going to switch this engine off for a bit and chill here. It's a nice little peaceful village, so the last thing they want is to hear this exhaust rumbling. So I wonder how we're doing for time. Let's have a look at the old timer. Try not to turn it off. 20 hours and 7 minutes remaining. I'll take that, to be fair. That first 4 hours have gone pretty quick. I do need a piss though, and because it's daylight and we're in quite a busy area, I'm going to struggle to go, to be honest. Now I did bring this with me. Check that no one's looking, so I think I'm about to have one now. So I've got that to pee into. I am getting to the point now though where I'm getting a bit restless, just because I can't walk anywhere or do all. My initial plan was to drive somewhere like the Peak District or the Lake District, but that's just torture. Driving somewhere like that on a day like today and not being able to get out and walk up one-up mountains. Nah, couldn't do that to myself. But we're going to pass this challenge. Suppose I can stand up. That does make a difference actually. Just being able to stand up and move. Bit of climbing. Shit, just dropped my phone. Fell out my top pocket. If that had broke, that would have been a disaster, but we're alright. Right then, let's get to the next location. One thing I have got to consider as well, if I'm going on like back streets and stuff, I need to avoid speed bumps in this thing because it's lower than a snake's belly. And last thing I want to be doing is smashing that bumper to bits. It's only made of fiberglass. Oh, we've got some tunnels coming up. Got to drop it in a second. Woo! That's just the law, innit? Gotta be done. Spin back round. Let's go. I'm now at a very busy spot, which is actually overlooking the runway at Leeds and Bradford Airport. So I'm just going to chill out here for a bit, watch some planes take off and that. I am actually parked on double yellows, but so is every other John, Dick and Barry, so we should be fine with that. And I'm not parked, am I, if I'm not leaving the vehicle? So the runway's there, so we should see them take off very shortly. So the time is 4:25, and we've got 19 hours and 9 minutes left on the timer. This were actually filmed quite a few weeks before you'll see it on YouTube. Tonight is Portugal against Turkey. That kicks off at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to do a bit of editing for half an hour and then I'll probably watch that. That'll kill a couple hours, won't it? Hey up, I can hear one. Yo, 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 yo. Not quite the jets at the Lake District, but I'll take it. That puts off some bass, eh, when you're directly under it.
Involvement in the attacking third in the first game against Georgia was pretty impressive. This is the first touch for Altay Bayindir. Didn't see much of him at Manchester United this season. He was...
I've come away from the airport now. A bit too noisy for my like when I'm trying to chill out and watch footy. It's half time now, so I've just drove down to like a little mini industrial estate. There was a few little offices and warehouses and stuff about 5 minutes away from where I was. So I'm going to watch second half of footy here and then we'll drive back to Bradford. Let's check out the timer. Can you see that? 17 hours, 38 minutes to go. As you might be able to tell, I've got the roof up and I've got these little window covers over the windows. I think I'm going to be able to use my blue device.
A few minutes later.
Operation successful. About time I got some fruit down me instead of eating all this crap all the time. So a melon medley. I really am taking a liking to these. Don't get me wrong, said it before, they ain't got no on a fruit platter, but they're still pretty nice. Hi, can I have a Zinger Tower Burger on its own, please? And Oreo Crush'em. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, alright.
6 pieces and 10 pieces. 6 pieces wings meal and 10 wings meal.
Thank you.
What drinks you like?
Can I have receipt, please?
What drinks you like?
Thank you very much. Yeah, boy. Big feed, eh? Well, it's not exactly a big feed, but it's certainly a little top up. A much needed top up. Give that a wipe. That screen was filthy, eh? Go on, lad. Fair play, man. Oh, my bumper, man. Shit. Oh, shit. What's this guy want, man? I've got nothing, bro. Sorry. Full on band and that playing there, man. Should have packed out there for a bit. Free little concert. Oh, that sun is blinding, man. It's making me wish I hadn't got rid of my sun visors. Could have done with them right now. So I've just got to Baildon Moor. What a stunning view this is. Who needs to go hiking here to see a view? But yeah, what a view, man. This is most I've moved for a while. It's actually really handy having this roll bar. I can't believe I've not even eaten my KFC yet. I was looking for somewhere to pull over and then I just thought, Baildon Moor, let's head up there. I even passed another KFC on the way here, so it's probably going to be cold, but I'm going to scram that now anyway. But I reckon this could be the location for tonight, you know. Hopefully it doesn't get too busy, and if it doesn't, I think this is where I'll stay. I am going to check that I've got a signal though. But I think for now, let's switch this engine off for a bit. Oh, that's just to say the lights are still on. Old schooler. And we'll get a quick update on the old timer. We've got 15 hours and 22 minutes to go. Not bad. I had a bit of a fail on the way up here. So I went to Shell because I was going to brim the car with petrol. Obviously I wasn't going to leave the car, so you can pay on the app with Shell if you don't know. So when I got there, I went to pay by the app, and then I realised there were no bloody premium fuel. It had one of them things on it. So obviously I just had to drive off. The plan was to just pay on my phone, on Apple Pay, lean out of the passenger window, obviously I'd have the roof off, and just lean over next to the pump and fill it up. Because on these cars, you can't see it, the filling point for the petrol is actually on top of the back panel, so you can just sort of lean out the passenger side. You don't actually have to get out of the car to fill up. But yeah, there were no premium fuel, so I had to drive on, unfortunately. And with this being an older car, I don't put that E10 stuff in. It's not really any good for it apparently. Who knows, I'm no mechanic. But what isn't a fail is this bad boy. It still feels warm as well actually, which is good. Oh mate, look at that. Are you in the sun a bit there? Let's move you around. So you get a good little 360 view of that. That's lovely, lovely stuff. See if I can eat it without getting it down my shirt. A bit close there, aren't I? That's the one. The fact that the Euros is on has certainly helped me out when it comes to just sort of killing time, because I've got an hour left of this game at least, so then that should take me till nearly 10 o'clock, which will then probably be dark, so then hopefully I can get some sleep. So football's finished now. I think it's about time I took these shades off actually. And the sun has more or less set. It's 5 to 10 now. We've got 13 hours and 41 minutes left to go. It's just dawned on me that I feel like I've been in this car all day. Well, I more or less have since like 11:30 or whatever it was. And I'm not even halfway there yet. Oh shit. I just want to go run. Or hike or walk. Just move. We're doing it though. So I think the plan now is, to be honest, as soon as it gets a little bit darker, I'm going to try get my head down, because obviously that sun's going to be up at like 4:30 or whatever it'll be. Before I go to sleep, I'll bring you back just so I can show you how I plan on trying to get to sleep.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, you're probably not going to be able to see me at all. I still haven't put my bloody glasses on. No wonder I can't see out in here. Where are the damn things? Right, so I've decided I'm going to move from here because cars just keep turning up. It's past 11 o'clock now. There's tunes pumping and that. But it is Saturday night, so you can't blame them. That's better. Can actually see a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is drive down to a bit more of a residential area. Hopefully a quiet little street. I'm going to go have a mooch about anyway. See what we find. See if we can just tuck in somewhere. Right, it's not exactly the most discreet of cars, is it? Let's be honest. But I've gone down a little dead-end road called Prod Lane, just off Glen Road. Can't see that, can you, at all? I'm in Baildon anyway, BD17. So I think we should be alright here. I've got my window covers, which I'm going to put on. They are from the Volvo, but they should fit majority of this window. And then I've got my foil mat as well, which is what I'm going to put across the windscreen. So I'm going to set that up and try to get some sleep. Right guys, I'm trying to be as quiet as I can. It's 23:19. I've got 12 hours and 15 minutes remaining. I've got them on the windows, foil mat across the windscreen, and that on that window. I've got a pillow here, a pillow on back window so they can't see. So I'm going to try keep the lights to a minimum and get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Well, morning guys. Can you even see me there? I'll just put this light on, it's a bit better. Right, it's actually light out there because it is 5:05. I've been up about 20 minutes, so obviously I've not seen if anyone's walked past, but they get up early, these dog walkers, don't they? So somebody's probably clocked me here. So how long have we got left? 6 hours and 30 minutes. Sleep wise, not great to be honest. As you can imagine, I've had 3 different positions. See if I can keep you there so you don't fall over. So position 1 has been just driver's seat position, I call it. So I just sit back as far as I can, just like that. That's position 1. Position 2 has been the door lean, not eye lean, door lean, which I've used this pillow and I've just propped like that. Majority of sleep would like this actually, and it wasn't too bad, and I have actually had some sleep, which is an improvement on some of my camping trips. And then position 3, which is how I woke up, is I put this cushion over the centre bit and then just like that, arm out on my side, and that ain't too bad. So I think soon I'm going to move. I'm going to start tidying up a little bit and then get rid of these window things and make a swift little exit. I'm not sure where to park up for a bit. Don't need breakfast out yet, so I'm not going anywhere. It's a shame that I can't really eat anything other than fast food really, because I didn't buy no like sandwiches or stuff for breakfast. Should have done. You can't really get anywhere drive-through that isn't fast food. The way of the world, eh? That's how it is. So I think this morning I'm just going to drive somewhere, maybe up where I was last night, and just do some editing for a couple of hours. Might as well be productive, innit? People might think I've had one too many or something, and I've just pulled over and gone to sleep after a night on the old sauce. But nah man, we're doing a 24-hour 2-seater car camping challenge. Get to know. Right, let's fire this engine up. Neutral. Oh, it's so loud on a morning, this car. Cold start. We've just hit the 50-mile mark on dash because I reset the trip on dash. I don't know how we've managed to do 50 mile. I don't feel like I've gone anywhere. So we're at the same place as we were last night. It's a lot busier though. Don't know if you can see that Golf behind me, but there's nobody in it. But that car packed up when I were here last night. I thought it was just some people chilling in it. But nah, they must have gone camping or something maybe. But some folk definitely turned up, because look all the rubbish down there, unless it's blown out of that bin. It's killing me not being able to get out and clean that up. But what can I do? Can't break the rules of the challenge. Look how busy it is, man. I've just realised they're all having a little golf meeting. So these all know each other, these lot, man. Sunday morning little golfing day out. We are at a golf course though. That makes sense, doesn't it? But it's only 5:20 though, so these mans start early, yeah?
Today?
No thank you.
No, what can I get for you then?
Can I have a bacon roll with tomato sauce?
As a meal on its own?
As a meal?
Yeah, what drink?
Can I have a large toffee latte please?
Yeah, anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Next window please.
Cheers. Thank you. Mackie's breakfast, mate. Get in. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Actually hot as well. I'm not really, to be honest. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not really a McDonald's breakfast sort of guy. I think they should have the full menu on all day. I'd have had a Big Mac and chips instead of this. But that's just me. Light rain in the next 44 minutes. hopefully hydrostatic head on this soft top is up to scratch. And there's the Dibble look. Getting a nice little Mackey's breakfast. Fair play to them. Wait for them to go before we set off. Just asking for a tug with this loud exhaust. Little time check, 4 hours and 20 minutes. So this is Valley Parade, home to Bradford City FC. And let's be honest, with the league they're in right now, that just epitomises the downfall of Bradford as a whole over the past couple decades. Which is a shame to see, to be fair. Shit man, is this guy alright? Oh dear. Looks worse for wear, him son. He's been there a while, you know. I've just been doing some more editing for the last hour or so, and I'm ready to move on to the next location now. Do you know what I'm really looking forward to when I get home? A nice soaking bath. I'm used to going camping and that. Obviously I go multiple times a month, but for some reason I feel really grimy on this challenge. 2 hours 41 minutes. So this is a nice cheery part of the video. This building behind me is where Stephen Griffiths, aka the Crossbow Cannibal, killed and ate his victims. Grimmer. So that house there on the left was the home to Peter Sutcliffe, aka the Yorkshire Ripper, who murdered 13 women. Some f***ing wrong uns, eh? But on a more uplifting note, we've got 2 hours and 11 minutes to go. Let's keep moving, eh? So I've just got to what will probably be one of my last destinations of this trip. Odsal Stadium, home of Bradford Bulls, previously Bradford Northern, for any of you rugby fans. I'm not a rugby fan myself, I don't really have a clue about rugby, but it's not far from where I live, so I thought I'd pop by on the way home. I think I'm going to probably end this trip back at Lidl, you know, where it started. I'll give you another time update, see what we're dealing with. Not long now, 1 hour 36 minutes. I really need the toilet, pretty bad. I reckon I can hold on. Well, I've got one, I've got no choice. Anyway, I can't hang about here because it says no parking on match days. And there's cones everywhere, and it is a match day. Get in, less than an hour to go. Get me a toilet, get me a bath, get me a bed. Back at Lidl now, we've actually done 70 mile. I'm not sure how. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go. I thought this was going to make a noise. So then, I guess this is the moment. I can actually stand up. Oh. Do you know what? That actually feels really strange. That has got to be the longest time that I have not stood up since I've been able to walk. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, then again, what am I chatting shit for? I stood up when I were in the car, but still, on ground. But yeah, it does feel weird. Anyway, that's a wrap. 24-hour car camping challenge. Completed it, mate. I reckon this is a harder 24-hour challenge than the National Three Peaks. Something to think about, innit?